about that. Yes, about commentaries, and you can say what are the commentaries in your words now. So first of all, Mrs. Anupama and Mr. Rahul, what are the commentaries, and as much as you can explain and tell me what are the commentaries as you learned before.
Okay. Commentary is the explanation of the Tripitaka Sutras. Means some sutras are in the short form. In the commentary, they are very explained to understand easily for the common person.
Mhm.
Because in the sutta, some words are difficult and they cannot understand easily. In
Yes.
the commentator explain the real meaning of that particular words, and this makes easy to understand the new listeners. They don't know Buddhism or Dhamma in detail, but they can
Mm.
understand if they study the commentaries.
Okay. Yes, it is real. Exactly. It is. And Mrs. Anupama, what is your opinion?
Same as it is. Commentaries are the detailed explanation of the gathas verses which are given in the Tipitaka. Those who don't know about the gathas and their stories, they were detailed explained in that commentaries, and one can understand easily about behind about the meaning, as well as uh, why it is said, and its stories.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you. And how about Keiko-san? Or what are the commentaries? As did explain your words about commentaries as
Commentary,
you.
yes. Commentary is 解説 in Japanese.
Kaishitsu. Mhm.
Explanation about the sutta and
Mm.
not only sutta but also Abhidhamma,
Mhm.
Abhidhamma kata,
Mhm.
Abhidhamma attakata.
Abhidhamma. You're really good.
And the very famous commentator is, for example, Buddha Bodhisattva.
Yes.
And Buddha Bodhisattva. I'm sorry, I forget. I'm sorry, I can't explain.
Okay. No problem. Okay, thank you. And next one, Mrs. Hiroko. Hiroko-san.
Yes. Yes. Commentary is it's in Pali Attakatha. So very famous commentator is Buddha-Gosa, Visuddhimagga, and
Yes.
also, but and other commentary is also there are some commentaries, famous commentaries, but it's their own explanation, it's knowledge, but they are explain about Buddha's real Buddha's teaching, Dhamma.
Buddha's
So
teaching them, yes.
it's not 100% KGI correct, because their own understanding and high level knowledge, and also Heratua. It's yes, there are 5 books.
Oh, yes.
And also, but it already we can't find.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
You explained
thank you.
Heltua also.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you
And
very
Mamoru-san,
much.
Mamoru Sato-san, what are the commentaries? Explain as your words.
Yes, commentary is basically the explanation of the Buddha's teaching. And even Buddha's time, there are some commentaries. But the after Buddha's passed away, then there are many monks wrote the commentaries. But some of many of them are already disappeared. But but in Sri Lanka, monks keeps those commentary orally and by the But when Buddha Gosha, he came to Sri Lanka and he translated all Sinhala commentary into Pali. Yes, so because of that, there we can understand those commentaries these days. And as Hiroko said, in Seehalattakatha, there are 5 attakathas: Mahattakatha, Mahapacharya,
Yes.
Kurundiattakatha.
Okay. Next time we can discuss about 5 attakasas. So you explained, yes, really well about commentaries. So next one, thank you, Mamoru Sato-san. And now we know about commentaries as you can explain. Anyone can explain what are the commentaries in Buddhism. In Lord Buddha's period of time, there were lots of features of commentaries, such as if we see the sutras, if we see the Lord Buddha's discourses, we can see some features of commentaries. As we learned, Mahakachayana Thera and Sariputta Thera, so they also explain Lord Buddha's word in period of time, living of period of time Lord Buddha. So now we can understand not only after passing away of Lord Buddha, but also in living time of Lord Buddha period of time, we can see the features of commentaries. I think all of you can remember there is a special monk in Lord Buddha's period of time. Who is the monk? It's very special for commentaries. It's special for explanations of Lord Buddha's word. What is the name? What is the name? You can remember. Everyone can remember, I think.
Mahakachayana.
Yes, Mahakachayana Thero. Mahakachayana Thero can explain Lord Buddha's word than other monks. So Lord Buddha gave a position that Mahakachayana Thero to because he can explain Lord Buddha's word really very well. So everyone, I think anyone know about Dhammacakkappavattana Sutra and Dhammacakkappavattana Sutra's commentary sutra called Satya Vibhanga. There is a sutra called Satya Vibhanga. Satya Vibhanga Sutra explained Dhammacakkappavattana Sutra, Sutra's teachings more, explain in details. And as an example, what are the Kamasukallika Yoga and what are the Attakilamata Yoga, Dveme Bhikkhave Anta Pabbajita Nana Sevitabba in Dhammacakkappavattana Sutra. So anyone who should reject 2 ways called self-mortification, that means Attakilamata Yoga, and self-indulgence, Kamasukallika Yoga. So according to Satyavibhanga Sutra explain what are the Kamasukallika Yoga and what are the Attakilamata Yoga, self-indulgence and self-mortification, and explain deeply in Satyavibhanga Sutra. So we can understand not in Lord Buddha's period of time, some sutras explain Lord Buddha's word in detail. So we can see more features in Tripitaka canon in Lord Buddha's period of time, even in Lord Buddha's period of time also. So we can understand what are the commentaries and what are the sutras in Lord Buddha's period of time, especially Satyavibhanga Sutra. So next we discuss about Helatua, Seehalattakatha. And before we discuss Seehalattakatha, I can remember we categorized what are the Attakatha, in India. So in India, according to canon, according to canon, what are the Attakathas to canon in Sutra Pitaka? Sutra Pitaka. That means Diga Nikaya and Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, and Kuddaka Nikaya. So I think you can answer me what are the commentary of Digha Nikaya. So what are the commentary of Digha Nikaya? Digha Nikaya, it's a big word, I think. What are the commentary of Digha Nikaya? You can remember. And what are the commentary of Majjhima Nikaya? And what are the commentary of Sanyukta Nikaya? And what are the commentary of Anguttara Nikaya? And especially we can understand there are lots of commentary books in Kuddaka Nikaya, no? In Kuddaka Nikaya. In Kuddaka Nikaya. So Kuddaka Nikaya have 15 books. So every book has a commentary. So Kuddagapata, Iti Uttaka, Sutta Nipata, Vimanavatu, Petavatu. So we can understand more lots of commentaries to Kuddaka Nikaya. So tell me what are the commentary book to Digha Nikaya? Digha Nikaya. Digha Nikaya.
Mangala Birasi.
Yeah. Mrs. Anupama and Rahul, I think you can, I think you have an answer. No.
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Moolattakatha? No. Maha or Moolattakatha?
Auntie, your mic is off.
Thank you. And what are the commentary book of Digha Nikaya and what are the commentary book of Majjhima Nikaya? You can search it on the internet and you can see your notes. And if you haven't notes, and you can see on the internet what are the commentary book to Digha Nikaya. Digha Nikaya.
Sumangala
Yeah,
Vilasini.
Sumangala Vilasini.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Hiroko-san.
Yes, thank you very
And
much.
what are the commentary book you can remember? Majjhima Nikaya. So okay, listen to me, and wait, and you can feedback about after this class. What are the Digha Nikaya Attakatha, Majjhima Nikaya Attakatha, and Samyutta Nikaya Attakatha? So I can remember there are lots of Attakathas commentaries to Kuddaka Nikaya, no? Kuddaka Nikaya. So you can tell me what are the books of commentary books to Kuddaka Nikaya. First one, the Kuddaka part. So Kuddaka part, there are 15 books, no? Kuddaka to Kuddaka Nikaya.
Yes.
Okay.
Dhammapada.
Yeah, Dhammapada Attakatha. So
Dana.
Yeah, Dhyana. Yeah. Okay. So next day I will discuss about again to what are the commentary books to 5 canon books. That means Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Samyutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, and Kuddaka Nikaya. 5 canon books, no? And what are the commentaries to 5 books about? So I think I have taught before. So again, I will teach you. Again, I will explain you next week. So now we are going to discuss about Helatua. Helatua, no? Helatua. What are the Helatua? You know, what are the Helatua? Helatua means Seehalattakatha. Seehalattakatha. The books wrote in Sri Lanka. Ancient period of time, books wrote in Sri Lanka called Attakatha, commentary books. Okay, commentary books. So the fine there are commentary books. 5 commentary books is most famous, and there were lots of commentary books. I think remember 28 or 27 or 28 books in Sri Lanka, but Unfortunately, anyone can find out those books, even main five books. So we can understand, we can take some evidence from Venerable Buddha Gosathero's books, Visuddhi Magga, because ancient period of time in Sri Lankan monks wrote some books, but wrote some. Uh, they trained Lord Buddha's word orally, so anyone can't find out any evidence about Sri Lankan commentaries to Buddhism, Sri Lankan Buddhist commentary books. But the reason the Buddha Gosatera, as you know, the Buddha Gosatera came to Sri Lanka to translate to Pali language Sinhala Attakatha, Helatua. The reason that the Buddha Gosatera come to Sri Lanka to translate to Helatua. And what is the period of time to come Sri Lanka? Commentary books. What are the period of time? Who brought to Sri Lanka the commentary books? Mahamahinda Thero. Mahamahinda Thero after third council, and so then after Ashoka, King Ashoka's period of time, the King Ashoka passed away, and the Mahamahinda Thero came to Sri Lanka to introduce Buddhism. So at that period of time, Mahamahinda Thero brought to Sri Lanka commentary books, Pali in Pali language. And so then after, Sri Lankan monks translated to Sinhala, those books translated to Sinhala, and they developed and they researched about Tripitaka, and they wrote some definitions to Lord Buddha, the definitions to Buddha's teachings in Sinhala language. But unfortunately, anyone can't find out written evidence in Seehalattakatha, but we can understand there was Attakatha commentaries in Sri Lanka according to Venerable Buddha Gosathero's books. So tell me, what are the main five Helatua books, Sri Lankan commentary books? First one is Maha Attakatha. Next one, you can understand.
Mahapacharya.
Mahapacharya Attakatha. Yes, Mahapacharya Attakatha. Mahapacharya Attakatha. Third one,
Kurundi.
Kurundi Attakatha.
Or Kurundi Vedi Attakatha.
Yeah, Kurundavedi Attakatha. There were five main books, five main commentary books there were in Sri Lanka. So they now, but unfortunately can't find out today. And Maha Attakatha and Maha Attakatha. That means in Sinhala, Maha Atua. Maha Atua in Sinhala. Maha Attakatha means Maha Atua in Sinhala. So, and the period of time in ancient period of time in Sri Lanka, they were very high level in Buddhist teachings in Sri Lanka, because after Mahamahinda Thero's arriving, most of people embrace Buddhism. So, and monks were courage, and they written and they find out some words of Pali from Pali canon. So we can understand there were Attakathas in commentaries in Sri Lanka. So today I am going to discuss about Buddha Gosathero. Buddha Gosathero, you know what are the Buddha, who is the Buddha Gosathero? And Buddha Gosathero is a Brahmin clan in high level in of high class in Indian clan, Brahmin clan, and there were four main clans in India. No, what are the four main clans in India: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. And there were lots of clans in India. The main clans, there were 4 main clans: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. But even today also, you can see there were lots of clans in India. So Buddhaghosa Thero is a Brahmin monk, and who came to Sri Lanka and wrote Visuddhi Magga. Do you know about Visuddhi Magga? How do you know about Visuddhi Magga? What are the main topic in Visuddhi Magga? What are the main data, that means perception, in Visuddhi Magga? So, yeah, Mr. Rahul. No problem. If you don't know, no problem, because you are learning Buddhism. No, you are learning Buddhism. It is very happy to listen and happy to see you are very interested to learn into Buddhism. It's no matter if you don't know about Buddhaghosa Thero. So there is a big story about Buddhaghosa Thero, and someone says Buddhaghosa Thero is a Mahayana Buddhist monk. Someone says Buddhaghosa Thero is a Tantrayana Buddhist monk in Himalaya, Tibet Buddhist monk. And someone says that the main, most of people says he's a Theravada Buddhist monk. And according to his teachings and according to his definitions, according to his explanations, we can understand he is a Theravada Buddhist monk. But Buddhaghosa Thero, some definitions or some explanations are we can't say it's 100% correct. We can't say it is 100% correct. Because sometimes Buddhaghosa Thero takes miracle stories. Miracle stories means anyone can't believe stories. So some village people and ignorance people understand it is the Buddhism and it is the real story. But Buddhaghosa Thero takes some stories from Seehalattakatha, and according to his point of view. So we can't understand it is not a good explanations, because some people take wrong understanding about those stories from those stories. So one by one we can explain and we can understand one by one about Venerable Buddhaghosa Thero and what are the Visuddhi Magga. So today is feedback about last teachings and last what are the word of last classes. So next day we feedback and we can take knowledge about Buddhaghosa Thero and Visuddhi Magga. If you have some idea about Venerable Buddhaghosa Thero and Visuddhi Magga, or as much as you know, so take some knowledge about Visuddhi Magga and Buddhaghosa Thero's biography. So next Saturday, we can discuss about Buddhaghosa Thero's biography and Buddhaghosa Thero's Visuddhi Magga and other commentaries. If you find those the previous lessons commentaries, you can see most of commentaries owner is Buddhaghosa Thero. most commentaries on his Buddhaghosa Thero. So it's a very really popular monk, and he's really wise. But some explanations, it's very no, anyone can't some explanations are not good, because anyone can accept their explanations, but he tried to explain Lord Buddha's word really well. So, and the miracle is Venerable Buddha Gosatero, how to written the big book in a short period of time. In a short period of time. And it's a Vishuddhimagga is a big book. I will show you next day. And anyone can't understand how he could write this big book in short period of time. So it is a big story about his book, because first someone says the first book he wrote, and the gods came and steal his book first time. And next time he wrote again that book, and he wrote again that book and took on his book on the table. So the two times, it is a rumor, it's a two times he wrote the Visuddhimagga. First time God steal in the Visuddhimagga, and next time who could wrote again the Visuddhimagga. And actually it's a miracle, because in short period of time, how can he wrote that big book? So next day we can discuss about the biography of Buddhaghosa Thero. And Mr. Rahul and Mrs. Anupama, what is your idea about what do you know about Buddhaghosa Thero? Tell me, Mr. Rahul. Buddhaghosa Thero.
The Ghost was from the Brahmin family.
Yeah.
He was very intelligent, and before joining the Sangha, he was expert in Vedas.
Vedas, okay.
All three Vedas he was expert. Then he inclined towards Buddhism, and he started the study of Buddhism, and he found the main Buddhist literature is the Sri Lanka, and he came to the Mahavihar for the study purpose, and he studied well, and he impressed the monk from the Mahavihar, and monks give him challenge, if you can write the commentary. Then he read all the commentaries. Then Sri Lankan monks also believe on Buddha Ghosh. He wrote many commentaries, and then he go back to the Myanmar.
Yeah.
Myanmar, he took the grammar, and he wrote many books in Myanmar languages for their purpose. I know about it. And about the Visuddhimagga, the S name stand Vishuddhi means cleaning, purifying. Magga means the path. Means it is mainly material. I don't read all the thing, but I know he wrote how to purify mind, means about the kasina, dhyan, and bhuttikam. He very laboriously and detailed explanation about one by one all the kammathans and how to meditate.
Yes. You know really very well about Buddhaghosa Thero. And Mrs. Anupama, do you have any idea?
Buddhaghosa, just he wrote Visuddhimagga, and he went to Sri Lanka for study purpose. Only I know about this much about.
Okay, no problem. And Mrs. Hiroko-san, do you know about Buddhaghosa Thero?
Yes, Buddhaghosa is very famous commentator. So, especially Visuddhimagga. So, I also believe this, even he was a Brahmin, but I think he was a Theravada, belonged to Theravada monk. So he was very intelligent, and he wrote many commentary books. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mamoru Sato-san.
Yes, Buddha-Gosa,
Yeah.
actually, I think he lived in the about 5th century, and he was born as a Brahmin, but he became a Buddhist, and he went to the Sri Lanka, and he translated all the commentaries into Pali. He wrote many books, and one of the book is Visuddhimagga.
Yeah.
He's very intelligent, and his works as incredible. He wrote so many books.
Yes, you are correct. Thank you. And Mrs. Keiko Yamada-san.
Yes, I know about the Buddha. He was born so Brahmin family in India.
Brahmin family, yes.
5th century AD, and at that time in India, Buddhism was declining.
Yeah.
Yes, so he came to Sri Lanka in order to translate Sinhala text into Pali language.
Yes.
And then he wrote Visuddhimagga and many commentaries.
Yes, thank you very much. And all of you have a good idea about Visuddhimagga and especially Buddha-Ghosa Thero. So next day we will discuss about in detail with Buddha-Ghosa Thero's biography and his commentary books. So next day we will discuss about throughout 1 hour. So then after we have to discuss about some commentary books at the Salini, such as so many numerous books. So then I think 2, 3 or 4 months we can, after the syllabus, we can after the prescribed texts 3 months and 4 months. So hopefully you are joining with me to every class, and I'm trying to do my best. So I'm really sad for last month because I was really busy, and so I'm trying to do my best, and hopefully you also join with me and join to this class and improve your Buddhism knowledge, and improve your English knowledge, and improve your Pali knowledge and other knowledges. So I think this period you can understanding what are the commentaries, and what are the other religions commentaries. I think we will discuss other religions also commentary books have. So hopefully you can see your knowledge about commentary books after this class, after this after learning this prescribed text us about. So I think you also have a good knowledge about commentaries now. So then we can improve our knowledge about commentaries. So next day we can discuss Buddha-Ghosa Thero's biography and Visuddhimagga and his other commentary books. So thank you very much for joining class today, and we will meet on Monday 9:30 to 10:30 about this to discuss Gahapati Vagga Majjhima Nikaya, another sutra with sutra. So thank you for joining with me today, and if you have anything about these lessons and my period and commentary period books and sutra pitaka, so tell me in to my email address or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions, and we can discuss, and if you have any questions, tell me and I will give you an answer. So thank you very much. And Bante Devanand also is living now in Japan, so he really hopefully to continue this class. So I am doing in English, and next day in Sinhala and Japanese also. So I'm also really busy, but I'm trying to do my best. And self study is, I think, really good for all of you. So trying to do your self studies about your syllabus and books, and we can discuss what are the knowledge, and what are the difficult things in our lessons. So thank you very much for
Thank you
joining
very
class
much.
2 today, and good night all of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bante.
Okay, thank
Good
you.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Right.